Kool TV proudly presents Kentucky Christian University Volleyball as the Kool Hit Sports Network brings you coverage of the KCU Knights live from Greece, Kentucky. Now let's head to Ron Arnett Court for the pregame show and KCU Volleyball live on Kool TV.
And a pleasant good evening, everybody, from the Lusby Center. Ron Arnett Court. Kent Robinson, pleased to be back with you on the Kool TV network. Travis to my left and Ian up top doing our camera work this evening as the KCU Knights try to get back on the winning side of things this coming evening as they lost to Bryan this last Saturday, September the 23rd, in 3 sets. The first set went to Bryan, 25-7. The second set, a little bit better by Rusty Cassidy's girls, 25-18. But in the third set, Bryan would come back to finish off the Knights 25-10. Overall, you look at the Knights, girls, I guess I should say women's volleyball, a tough year, but they've had injuries to deal with. The big girl, Abby Carell, still out, and we'll listen to the pregame show in a little bit. Coach Cassidy not real sure if she'll be back, still under a doctor's care, and pretty much with the season remaining, getting down lower each week as you go. I'll have to see if what he was telling us was the parents and the doctors, see what they say. But Elizabeth Rigsby, the freshman from Raceland, has really stepped up. As we said, overall 1-12, and in the conference they are 1-6. Johnson City out of Tennessee, I think they're really close down there to Gatlinburg. Overall, they are 7-5. They are 2-5 in this NAIA conference. Their last game was at Milligan, and they lost in 3 sets, 3-0. We'll take our first break. When we come back, we'll get the thoughts of the head coach of the KCU Knights, Russ Cassidy. That's coming up in 2 minutes from the Lusby Center. It's Night Volleyball on Kool TV.
Rev up your autumn adventure and refuel at Clark's Pump & Shop. Make a pit stop and treat yourself to our assortment of snacks and drinks. Clark's Pump & Shop has the perfect treats to satisfy your fall cravings. From our seasonal lattes and iced coffees to specialty donuts and desserts. Don't just fuel up your vehicle, fuel your taste buds at Clark's Pump & Shop, your ultimate road companion. Clark's Pump & Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV-compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Back at Ron Arnett Court, it's Lusby Center, and it's KCU Volleyball on a weeknight here on a Tuesday night. Talking to our dear friend Russ Cassidy of the Knights, and Coach Cassidy last Saturday taking on a pretty decent Bryan Ball Club. They got you in 3 sets, 25-7, your best match. Almost had it 25-18. Then they come back and get you 25-10. But watching your girls that Saturday, it looked like you They had a lot of determination, and even they were down and trying to get back, they were laughing and having fun.
Well, yeah, Kenner, that's one thing. These girls they're not quitting. They're trying to keep their energy up, and they're just going to go out and compete with whoever is on the other side of the net. Saturday was we played a really, really good Bryan College team. Probably one of the fastest teams that we've faced so far, this year. They're just really quick to the ball, and they run a really fast tempo offense. It just seems like we were just a half step slow, just getting to where we needed to be. So kudos to them.
Yeah.
They played great.
Good defense. I thought played outstanding. It was just what they did on the other side of the net, getting some good power hits. And even though you had good net play, a lot of the hits that were landing on the floor were being tipped by your girls up front.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We are it's a work in progress.
Yeah.
Like we still got Elizabeth Rigsby, a freshman up there that's filling the shoes of Allie Carell, and the game's a lot faster than high school.
Oh yeah.
Girls are bigger and they're a lot faster, so it's a learning experience for her. But yeah, we're getting tips, and those tips are going to soon turn into blocks for sure.
You speak about Allie. What's her prognosis? Coming back? Not going to come back?
Well, it's we don't know yet.
Yeah.
She's still under the doctor's care and in the middle of physical therapy. So we're going to see how well she progresses, and then it'll be up to her and her family whether she wants to come back this year or redshirt for next season.
Well, let's talk about your opponent today. They're out of Tennessee. It's Johnson Central. Overall, 7-5, 2-5 in conference play. You guys 1-6. Their last game, they lost to Milligan in 3 sets. What do you know about their ball club?
Well, they've got a really big, powerful outside hitter. I know her number's number 14. We were watching film on her last night. She's got a really powerful arm. We're going to have to really go up and challenge her, and try to get some touches or blocks on her. And then we can, if we're able to play our tempo and our game, I think this is going to be a really good match to watch and be a part of. Again, if we go in and we're playing a little timid and we're going to let them control the tempo, then it could be a long night for us. But as long as we're playing our tempo and we're up challenging her, I think we've got a good shot tonight for sure.
I thought one of your kids that really stood out for you was a girl right in front of us, in the Medina kid.
Oh,
she doesn't get up real high, but I was noticing, I know you and Coach Wesley she extends that arm really good and gets a lot of power on the ball for somebody that's not real tall.
Yeah, really. I mean, she's about 6 foot, but she's another freshman that we've asked to step in and really contribute a lot. She's tremendously talented. She's learning the college game as well. But she's given us a lot of good, positive time out there on the court. She's also equally as good in the back row as well. But we're gonna use her mostly on the front row, hitting and outside. But yeah, she's been great for us.
Okay, again, your last game Saturday. Of course, you always take Sunday off. What did you do yesterday to prepare for this match?
Well, we came in about 10:30 last night after basketball.
Little late.
Yeah. But we got a good workout in. We got some issues resolved in our serve and receive, I think. Obviously, we'll see, tonight when we actually take the court. But we worked on some getting better touches on serve and receive. Just fundamental work that we need to work on every day. That sometimes it gets lost in the hectic schedule of the season.
Well, as always, best of luck. Good luck this evening, and we'll see you next week.
Appreciate it, Kendrick.
Russ Cassidy of the KCU Knights, his team getting ready to take on Johnson City out of Tennessee. More in a moment on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations, or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus. State Senator Robin Webb would like to congratulate all the teams who made it to the 16th Regional Tournament and wish all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staffs the very best of luck in this year's tournament. State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on the hardwood, and will always strive to put our youth and children first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Again, have fun and good luck at this year's regional tournament from your State Senator Robin Webb.
And welcome back to the Lusby Center. Kent Robinson. Travis producing this evening, and then upstairs we welcome in Ian. Ian, our newest employee of Kool TV, Kool Hit Sports Network, and I'll be working with Ian in a couple of nights. Him and Trey Collier, as myself and Charlie Dunlap, will be heading down to Vanceburg to bring you Fleming County at Lewis County. But tonight we've got KCU Volleyball, and again, you look at what these two teams have done in their matches. Of course, Russ Cassidy, the head coach at KCU, this past Saturday lost to the University of Bryan out of Tennessee. First set losing 25-7. Lost the second set 25-8. And the third set losing 25-10. Johnson Central, I knew I was going to say that, Travis. Johnson City overall 7-5, and the conference, they are 2-5. Their last game losing to Milligan 3-0. Again, KCU young, got some injuries this year, 1-12, 1-6 in conference play. As we mentioned, the University of Johnson 7-5 overall and 2-5 in conference play. Some girls to watch for Johnson University. They've got a really big hitter in number 14, Abby Brown. They also bring in a sophomore 5'8". Her name is Ansley Grainer. She is one of the top, actually, outside hitters in NAIA Volleyball. Lives in Knoxville. Of course, Allie Correll, the tall sophomore out of Portsmouth, still out with that injury. Not real sure when she will return, if she returns. Only a few more games remaining for these KCU Knights Volleyball Club. Of course, then you've got Kylie Boggs, the setter, the junior from right here in Grayson, Kentucky. Not looking ahead, but the next game for KCU will be this Friday. will be traveling down to Montreat University. Of course, I had no idea where that was, but Coach Cassidy says it's in North Carolina. And they'll be turning around and playing on Saturday. But first business here at KCU, Ron Arnett Court. It'll be KCU and Bryan. Of course, your front line for KCU, you've got out there Dana Medina, big outside hitter. Of course, as we mentioned, also you've got Lindy Starkey, who's really good as well. Number 25, or number 26, and Delaney Gillian, and she is a fifth-year starter. As you can see, Bryan in their kind of navy blue shirts, dark trim, and KCU in their black with the white trim. Pretty decent crowd here from KCU. Of course, always busy when you're on any kind of college campus. When we walked in from the parking lot, you could hear baseballs going off bats, so everybody just stays real busy around here. But tonight, it's KCU Volleyball. We're glad you're with us. From Mingo Junction, Ohio, the junior Lindy Starkey will get our first serve underway. And right away, a big hit from the girl in the middle. That was Maddie Taylor, just right up there in the middle. So we get things started here. It'll be Grainer to serve. And there's Medina, just tips it over. Net play. Good save. Goes into the net. And that was one of the things early Saturday KCU kind of ran into, was the ball's getting kind of close to the net. But just underway here, and glad you are with us. Set goes to the deep back row. Now to the right. Good dive play, bump over. Goes back to the left side, and a good block up front. Just a push from the right side hitter. Left hand hit. And a power hit. Had to use the hands to set it. This will just go on over. The set right hand hitter puts it down. That's number 14, and that's who Coach Cassidy was talking about. They were watching their film at 10:30 last night. Number 14, Abby Brown. Doesn't give her height, but pretty tall. Left hand hit, bump, and that'll be a point. Going off Grainer. And in this first set, 3-1. And Medina will go out. And coming in will be Anna Cruiser from Indiana. Knights down 3-1 early. Glad you're with us this evening. Kool TV. And there she is again, and she just puts it where they ain't. Don't forget later on, because we want you to stick around for KCU Volleyball. We've got Raceland Volleyball. I believe they're playing West. And then East Volleyball as well. So that don't start for a while. So hopefully you'll hang with us for a while. 4-1. And Marissa Manahan puts it in. Make it 5-1. She is from Knoxville, Tennessee, out of Bearden High School. Good serve to the setter. And I think we had maybe a mishandle on the set. And Marissa McMahon, only 5'2", tiniest girl on the floor, puts it in the net. (6-2) KCU to serve. First one deep. Middle set. Good block play. That'll just be an easy push over. And that's trouble. Good hustle by the girl, just couldn't come up and get it. And that was just a little push, having a good vision of the floor. 7-2. And this will be Juliet Wilkerson to serve. Good bump. Setter has come a long way. And that's a good hit from the left side by Gillian. Again, out of Portsmouth, Ohio, 30 minutes from here. A senior, fifth-year senior, if you would. 7-3. Low bump, nice save. That's a good spot. Push, defense is there. Right side, good bump. And that was more, honestly, that was more of a throw than a hit, but you do what it takes. Rigsby, the freshman, middle court. Middle hit, another nice bump. Back row, Ashlyn Funk. She's a long way from home, Jackson, Wyoming. She's a tough little player. Spends a lot of time on the floor hustling. It's 8-4 Johnson City. And this is Brown. Probably Johnson City's best player. Comes in on Logan, can't come up with the bump. It's the first set, 9-4. Another tough bump by the girls. Have to bump it over. 5-2 girl will push it out. Ball into the net. As Harley Shoemaker puts it in the net. She's from White Pine, Tennessee. Played at Jefferson County High School. A lot of Tennessee schools in this NAIA. Right side, the big hitter. Point. That was Grainer. So two of the workhorses right now, Grainer and Brown. It's 10-5. That's deep, and that's going out. Too much on that one by Shoemaker. That'll make it 10-6. Service, two hands. And power hit by Maddie Taylor, middle hitter. Substitutions for Johnson Central. I knew I was going to say Johnson Central. Johnson City. Good serve. Medina's back in. Good net play. Goes out on KCU. You can see now why Coach Cassidy was in their film session 10:30 last night after the basketball game, he tells us, focusing on that young lady. Medina with the bump. Back to her. And good hit. Watching Danny Medina on Saturday, she hits, I think, because I'm not the coach, I did play a little volleyball back in the day. Not like these girls, but I think she hits better from the left than she does to right. 12-7, KCU to serve. In our first set. To the net. Could have probably taken that one over. This one's pushed back. Now Medina again. 5-2 girl bumps it. And a point from Johnson City from the right. (13-7). Bump has to go to the backside. And that's coming our way. Careful. Travis was all over it. Coach Cassidy applauding his girls coming out on the court. Another point. That goes deep. That was tough. Two girls going after it. Wasn't sure who was going to get it. And again, young girls here. That was Gillian and Starkey. Medina with the handset. And net play. And right now, 16-7. Medina with the bump. Good defense by Johnson City, and that goes into the net. Brown couldn't come up with it. And we look at your Grayson Sporting Goods replay. He's going into the net. 16-8, KCU to serve. And again, the replay as you see it. Tough play. Back to action we go from the right. Hard hit, but sails out of bounds. Get down just a little bit on that, and you've got that point, young lady. So 5-2 server. Throws it to the left. Good block play, good bump. Man. Again, not a lot of height, but some very good power. And Coach Cassidy says his team down 10. Need to discuss this one. We'll take a look again at the Grayson Sporting Goods replay for you. Just a good set down and really put them again where they weren't. The setter of Jordan Martin, the setter junior, she's from White House, Tennessee. She attended Christian Community School. We were watching her in pregame, and she was putting them right on the money set-wise. So NAIA Volleyball, it's the best of 3. You can go to 5. Right now, Johnson City up 18-8 in this first set. So Dave Manning, the AD, come in momentarily, and I think he stepped back at. A lot going on the campus here at KCU. Again, Kent Robinson with you. Glad to have you tonight here on Kool TV. Travis, my producer, and glad to welcome in Ian doing our camera work this evening. He'll be with me and Mr. Dunlap and Trey Collier Friday from Vansburg football Friday night. Good serve. That's going to the net tight. And just pushing it over was Shoemaker. And that was pretty much height right there, and she just put it over Starkey. We'll make it 19-8. Setter has to come. Now back to the hitter. Puts it down, and a good point by Gillian. Rigsby will come back in for the Knights. And a volleyball come out of somewhere. Not sure where, but it came out of somewhere. Back to action we go. Deep serve. Middle hit, puts it down. That's one of those quick sets. You just push it over to the middle. Looked like it was going to the right. Did not. And it's 20-9. Juliet Wilkerson, to serve in this game number 1, set number 1. That's out. It was a little deep. 20-10. Coach Cassidy getting some more subs in as Madison Logan from Woodstock, Georgia, outside hitter, will check in. Bump to the net. There's another big hit, putting it down. That's Maddie Reeves from Greenville, Tennessee. Sure, we got some athletes coming in. Not sure if it's football or basketball. Could be baseball. And that's trouble. They go for a handset and cruiser, and it goes backwards. It's 22-10 in this first set. Excuse me. So Brown will serve, right-hander from the left side. Good play at the net. Puts it down, point for KCU in Gillian. And she'll go back to serve. 22-11. Service low to the right. And again, finding the location on the floor. Shoemaker just a pushover. And again, good vision on the court, just not putting it where KCU defense was not. Service to the net. Good hit. And that was Rigsby, and she likes that. She goes out. She's happy with that one. She should be. Into the middle, served by Funk. And was that tipped? As we get your Grayson Sporting Goods replay, it was tipped. Point Johnson City. And that last point, as you see on the replay. Trying to close out set one will be Jordan Martin on the serve. Puts it down, tough play. Funk will throw it over, or bump it over, I should say. And nobody there. Going to the middle hitter and Maddie Taylor, and she wasn't ready for it. Dina ties her shoe, a little break. Starkey will serve, middle court. To the middle, right side hit, and it goes out sailing. And it's 24-14. KCU trying to get back in this first game. Good play, back row hit, good net play. Again, trying that push play, and two girls get tangled up. And that's your game. First set will go to Johnson City as they win this one. In the first set, 25-14. We'll take a break and come back and get you ready for game number 2 here on Kool TV.
Rev up your autumn adventure and refuel at Clark's Pump and Shop. Make a pit stop and treat yourself to our assortment of snacks and drinks. Clark's Pump and Shop has the perfect treats to satisfy your fall cravings. From our seasonal lattes and iced coffees to specialty donuts and desserts. Don't just fuel up your vehicle, fuel your taste buds at Clark's Pump and Shop, your ultimate road companion. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
And welcome back to Ron Arnett Courts, the Lusby Center. Kent Robinson with KCU Women's Volleyball this evening on a Tuesday night. Travis to my left producing, doing a great job, and our new one up top on the camera work. Ian, glad to have you with us here. Welcome to the Cool Hit Sports Network. Well, Johnson City, Tennessee, I think they tell me it's near Gatlinburg, winning the first set 25-14. Both teams will switch sides, and we'll get this second match underway. Couple standout players for Johnson University again, and Brown and Wilkerson. Also a little good setter and server, I should say, and number 18, Marissa McCann. Stands at all 5-2. Set 2, you're ready. It'll be Jordan Martin to lead things off. Here we go. Low bump. And just one of them instances where they couldn't get to it. First point is set 2, goes to Johnson University. Good serve, bump goes backwards. There's Medina. Yeah, that's coming your way, Travis. So Travis is all business. Travis is watching the equipment as the ball goes sailing over his head. Good work, good work. We're tied at 1. Service goes to the middle. She's a good setter. And the power hit. And Wilkerson, 2-1. Grainer to serve. Low serve, right side, left side, excuse me. Good bump, has come a long way. And number 14 puts it in the back row, and that's Abby Brown. Again, going back to Coach Cassidy's film session last night. That was one of his main concerns, was that young lady right there, and we see why. Through the back. They play really good defense. High bump. Can't go over, and early on now it's 4-1 Johnson University. Goes to the left. Middle hit, blocked by Brown and also Taylor. They were out of Knoxville, Tennessee. I don't know where I got Gatlinburg at. It's Knoxville. Good block play. KCU just set it up. Good set. Easy hit over, puts it down. Jordan Martin The short time I've been doing these games, a junior, real good setter. Push, puts it down. Susan says that she can't get it. I jinxed her. KCU with the point. Substitution for the coach. Service. Set, middle hit. There's that push again. We've seen that in the first set. And that one goes out. Johnson University had at least 3, maybe 4 points in that first set where they just pushed it over. That's all they needed to do. Found the empty space on the floor. Right side hit, and it should be a point for KCU. It is. Johnson City took the first set 25-14. Boggs will serve right here from Grayson KY. Middle hit, boom, puts it down. Kylie just said, "There's no way I could get that one. That was just a good hit," and she's right. Wilkerson to serve in this second set, second match. And that will sail out of bounds, point. Eight to 4. Five-two gets a good bump. And point for KCU is Johnson University was in the net. Eight to 5. And that one sails out of bounds. We'll make it 9 to 5. So Brown to serve. Hand set. Medina puts it down. Medina kind of having to be the one to get some of the power hits up there on the net, and she gets that one to make it 9-6. Well, Funk will serve middle court. Now she'll move over to her right. Now come back into the net. Maddie Taylor back in for Johnson University. Middle bump. Setter has to come a long way. Medina puts it down, and it goes backwards, point. Medina, a really good hitter, and probably going to be around a while. She's only a freshman. As it's 10 to 7. And this will be Starkey to serve. Low bump, middle hit. That's giving KCU trouble right there to come up with it. Good defense now, the offense into the net. Grainer can't stick it over. Grayson Sporting Goods replay. You see the defense and the ball going out back for the point. Tight net, good play up front. 1 point lead now for Johnson City. KCU playing a little bit better in the second set. Setter, plenty of time, and that one goes into the net. We're tied at 10. And Johnson University wants to talk it over. as we get your Grayson Sporting Goods replay on that last set of events. And KCU playing well here in the second set, tying this one at 10. Coach Cassidy, I'm sure, would like to get a victory here in this second set. Has to be pleased the way his team is playing right now in this second set. Still a long way to go. You go to 25 in these games. Johnson City did take the first one 25-14. So tied at 10. And Wilkerson to serve. Deep. Middle hitter. And there's that push. KCU's picking up on it now. And that one's down. Taylor. Couple subs coming in. Of course, you got to get your setter in there, and Jordan Martin. She'll go back to serve. It's 11-10. Medina's got to bump it over. It's deep. High lob at the net, middle hit. Good D. Nice back row save. And that one goes out. Hard hit, but goes out of bounds. That 12-10. And that one is in as it catches the right side of the floor to make it 13-10. That's a good serve. Martin again to serve. Goes to the middle. There's the middle hit. Going off on Taylor. 13-11. KCU to serve in this game too. Push too far. Wilkerson is too much on that one. 1 point lead, 13-12. Has to go to low. Defense there. Good bump. Good plank to keep it in play. Goes deep. Good defense by both teams. Hustling to get that was McMahon, just couldn't do it. We're tied at 13. Service, middle hit, probably just a little lob. She's reading that one like a book in the back row now. And that one's trouble. Point for Johnson City. 14-13. Good bump. Nobody there for Johnson City. Coach saying you got to go to the ball, girls. Tied at 14. This one might go to the wire. Got to win by 2, obviously. KCU to score, to serve, I mean. Boy, that middle hit's so strong from this team. And that's Taylor. Let's say you look for that again. 15-14. Into the net. It works. Tough play. Oh, couldn't come up and get it. Shoemaker jumped sooner than she wanted to. And this game, too, is a good one at 15-15. So could go to the wire. Tough. It's an easy bump over. And into the net. And that will go for KCU. Johnson City 7-5 overall. From the right side. And that one goes out. Your Grayson Sporting Goods replay. Yes, KCU up now 2 at 17-15. That one goes out of bounds. This has been a good match by these two teams. First one to 25 wins. You got to win by 2. Middle bump. And into the net. That'll be a point. Rigsby didn't think so. Your replay shows that we're tied at 17. Into the net she went. Right side. And block goes out. Medina back in. 18-17. Service coming up for the Knights. Getting ready. It's a good bump. Right side hit. From the back row, there's that push. Good D by KCU. That's going out. This is a good match, 18-18. Abby Brown to serve. From the right side. 19-18 KCU. Coach from Johnson University said go to the ball on the net. Back row hit from the middle. And KCU now up 2, 20-18. Service. And they're saying that went in. You take a look at your Grayson Sporting Goods replay. It makes it 21-18. It's a good hit. Timeout on the floor, and this one has been a good one in the second set. As KCU trying to hang on after this evening, they travel, they go out of town, they go to Montreat. I think Coach Cassie said it's up near North Carolina. Then they'll have a match on Saturday as well. Johnson City coming off a loss to Milligan 3-0. So a timeout on the floor as you look at Johnson City's coach pretty much saying on those last few plays, I want you on the net. You can see it there on your screen. That's what she's talking about. So her team down 3 as we're trying to come back in this one. KCU trying to get a win here. So Funk will serve. And from the left side, goes out. It's a point. Grainer makes it 21-19. See what Johnson City can do here down 2. KCU, bump, point, KCU. That'll be 22-19, Grayson Sporting Goods replay. You see it on your screen. It's a good hit. KCU up 22-19 in the second set. Bump to the net, middle hit, and puts it down. Obviously, you want KCU to win, but on the other side of things, that play by Johnson City has been working by Maddie Taylor. It's a 2-point game. Middle hit. And I think that went out. It did. 22-21. It's been a really good match. Set, that's trouble. Nope, good save. Bump over. Bump goes to the back. And Medina puts it down, applauding it. 23-21. So Cruiser will go back to serve for the Knights. Up 2. Plenty of room, good save, it'll make it. Good net play by both teams. 5-2 girl, and they're in the set. Comes our way. And they put it down. It's a 1-point game. What a great match by these two girls and on these two teams right here, I should say. 23-22. Block at the net. We're tied. Who wants it the most in set number 2? Nobody there. Oh, good play. Set to the right, and it'll drop. And Johnson City needs one more. And timeout as you look at your Grayson Sporting Goods replay. Good net play. And just putting it down low. Getting the set from Jordan Martin. First set went to Johnson City 25-14. And Johnson City out of Knoxville, Tennessee, trying to finish this one off. They come in 7-5 overall. Coach Cassidy still with his girls, as you see in the screen. Johnson City needing one more to close out the second set. Can they do it? 24-23. Let's see what happens. Service to the net. And good hit up front by the Knights. Tied at 24. Sub comes in. Grayson Sporting Goods replay. KCU needed that. Set, middle hit. Bump over, good D. Goes up high, hits the ceiling, stays in play. There's that push again. Both teams playing good D. That one just an easy hit over. Right side tip. Good bumps. Set right side. And stays up on the ceiling, inbounds. And that'll drop, and that's trouble. Again, just tough net play. I wasn't sure if that thing was going to come down. Again, Johnson City now could win it with this serve, this point. Low serve. We're tied. Got to win by 2. Kylie Boggs will serve. Back row hit. Good bump. If they go middle, they do. To the right. This will be a bump over. Medina. I'm sorry, not Medina. Rigsby. All right, 26-25 on that defensive play. And Wilkerson the serve. Point wins it. Goes out. Tough hit. Good play by KCU. You take a look at your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay in the second set. What a great match. But unfortunately for the Knights, they lose this one in a close one. A really good match as Johnson City wins it 27-25 to make it 2-0. We'll take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll get you set for Game 3 here on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Reyes Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Reyes Hermanos Nunez, the best around. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus. State Senator Robin Webb would like to congratulate all the teams who made it to the 16th Regional Tournament and wish all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staffs the very best of luck in this year's tournament. State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on the hardwood, and will always strive to put our youth and children first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Again, have fun and good luck at this year's regional tournament from your state Senator Robin Webb.
Welcome back. Kent Robinson on Kool TV, my producer to the left of me, Travis. I'm glad to have Ian up top doing our camera work. Second set was a dandy as Johnson City would win it 27-25. They won the first one 25-14. So they're up front right now, 2-0. Of course, volleyball, it's the best, basically best 3 out of 5. So we'll see what happens in this game number 3. As we've played 2 games right at 55 minutes. And KCU will serve in game 3, set 3. Here we go. To the middle, right side hit. Medina wants it now. Who's going to go get it? Wasn't her. Ansley Grainer, that outside hitter, sophomore, 5'8". She's from Knoxville, Tennessee. Puts it on the floor. Hand set. Tip. And KCU with the point. Your Grayson Sporting Goods replay is we're tied at 1. You see it on your screen. And the young girl will get the volleyball. And Cruiser to serve. KCU down 2 sets. Deep serve. That'll be a push. Right side hit. Comes right in front of us. 2-1 KCU. To the middle. And that's trouble. I just want them tough plays when it is that close to the net. Not sure which way the ball is going to go, and unfortunately, defense by the Knights couldn't come up with it. Tied at 2 from the Lusby Center here at Ron Arnett Court. Bump over. It's deep. Man, they like to throw that. I mean, that just caught the back corner. Grayson Sporting Goods replay. 3-2. McMahon to serve when she gets a moment. Cleaning up some perspiration on the floor. Still cleaning up perspiration. Gotta be careful. Don't want nobody getting hurt. Set number 3. Middle right side hit into the net. There's that push again. They do that so well. They go up like they're going to bust it, and they just push it over. That was Harley Shoemaker out of White Pine, Tennessee, 6-foot senior. High bump. There's that middle hit. Boom. And it's 5-2. A little water on the floor. Not real warm in here, but Warm enough. Yeah, they want to clean that up. That's a good call. Just want to make sure you don't want nobody getting hurt. So KCU in that second set really played tight. I guess you could call it overtime. It went 27-25. Johnson City has won the first two, and they're up 3 in this match. To the middle. Middle hit. There's a throw. Good D. And nice play by KCU. Rigsby will come back in for KCU. Your Grayson Sporting Goods replay. KCU only down 2 as you look at it. Starkey to serve, the junior. No, that's not Starkey, I'm sorry, Banks. Starkey's right here in front of me. From the left side into the net. 5-4. Into net goes the serve. 6-4. So Rigsby back in as your middle hitter and setter. Again, Allie Correll out with that injury. Not real sure if she'll be back. Lob from the right side. Good block up front. Rigsby over there with Messer. Boggs will check in. Grayson Sporting Goods replay as you see it. And this third set tied at 6-5. I was saying, like I said, tied, but it's actually tight. Bump. Good D. 5-2 girls all over the floor. Push over. Where's it going to go? Middle hit. Down. Ashlyn Funk just coming in on her pretty hot. As again, utilizing the middle hit was Johnson University. Net play. And that's going to go to KCU. Medina comes in, of course, gives you that hitting on the corners. Funk. And they're going to say it was on the upper arm. So with the point going to Johnson University, up 2, they will serve. Medina with the bump. That one sails out on Rigsby. Really neat to see the girls close here to home. Rigsby, the freshman from Raceland. Boggs from Grayson. You got Kyra Osborne from Inez, Kentucky. Gets a good serve. You see the action. There's that middle hit. Good D. Good bump. Medina sails it out of bounds. 10-6. Serving deep in the left corner. Funk getting a workout. Right side hit, puts it down, up high. And that's tough. I mean, it hits the ceiling, not really sure which way it's going to go. Boggs, the junior, had a good look at it, but that's just tough when it's coming up off in that high, really not knowing which way to go. Funk to the net. Medina in on the block. Coach Cassidy wants a timeout. 12-6. As Johnson City trying to close this one out. Again, we review your matches. The first set, Johnson City won 25-14. Our second set was 27-25. And right now, Johnson City, they are out of Knoxville, Tennessee. A lot of other players there from Tennessee. You got one from Marionville. They got one girl, the Harley Mitchell girls from Austin, Texas. But the majority of the roster are from Tennessee, one from Austin, Texas. And you look at KCU, Phelps, Kentucky, Indiana, Cadiz, Ohio, Mingo Junction, Ohio, Georgia, Jacksonville, Florida, Franklin, Tennessee, and that's Medina. 12-6. I think we got a new player in. That's Mollenhauer. We've not seen her yet. Funk with the bump. Medina. Read the floor nicely with the little lob over. Makes it 12-7. Funk to serve. Middle hit. Good D. Goes to the left. Puts it down. Not Maddie Taylor. That was Grainer putting it down. Grayson Sporting Goods replay on your TV there. 13-7. Jordan Martin to serve. Medina with the bump. Setter has to come a long way. Push over. I've seen that a couple times. Got to get your hands set on the volleyball, and that was kind of low. So the point will go the other direction. Jordan Martin to serve. Good set. High bump, middle hit. That's been working for this team. Maddie Taylor. See the replay. And Taylor's got a little height up against her defensive opponent there in Boggs. 15-7. That's a good serve coming toward us. Good catch, young man. And 16-7. Like that, Travis? Yeah, I used to play volleyball back in the day. Not as good as these girls, but that's deep. I had a little help. Actually, the young man behind me threw the ball to me. I didn't really catch it, so I can't take all the credit. 16-8. The Knights trying to crawl back in this one. They need points. Match number 3. Be a little bump over. Keep it in play. Ooh, that was close. Back row bump. Medina. And a tip at the net. And a point. We'll go the other direction. This will be Ansley Grainer, the sophomore. Good power hit from the back row. And that one goes out. 17-9. Should be KCU ball. Medina gets a break. I believe that's Cruiser to serve. Johnson City up 17-9. Getting up a little more perspiration on the floor. Lindy Starkey gets the housekeeping duties taken care of. Bump, middle hit again. To the middle. And a good hit from the right side. 17-10, you see your Grayson Sporting Goods replay. Cruiser to serve again. Hit over. Funk playing good D. KCU stringing a few points together. Cuts it to 17-11. Middle hit. I mean, that's been the money play right there. And it's worked every time for number 12 and Maddie Taylor. 18-11. Service. Back our way. Good D. Throw over. And into the net it goes. McMahon to serve. Funk's been a workhorse back there. Good D. Keeps it in play. Puts it down. That's Abby Brown. 22-11 Johnson City, excuse me. They've won the first two sets. That one ain't going to make it. Probably wore out. 20-12. Funk will get a break. KCU's turn to service. Here we go. Back row, middle hit. Close to the net. That'll lob over. Power hit. And Cruiser cannot hang on. Couple subs for KCU. And Caitlin Wilkerson to serve, but we got to get some more moisture up. Again, not real. It's cool in here, but the moisture getting the floor, and the girls really working hard. So 21-12, Johnson University up with this lead. Wilkerson, Funk with the bump. And that one stays in. Back row hit. Deep, Grayson Sporting Goods replay. Kylie Boggs will serve. KCU needing some points, down 21-13. Tight to the net. And what are we going to get? Looked like Shoemaker was in the net. Point goes to KCU. And that one goes into the net. Service, 5-2 set. And puts it down with the power hit. 22-15. Service coming up for JC, Johnson City, if you would. Best player they have in Abby Brown. High bump. And good hit. Nothing major, but Gillian gets it done. She'll serve. 22-16. Long serve, set. Good bump. And did that stay in? Almost blocked out, it did. Coach Cassidy, Coach Robert Wesley applauding. Timeout on the floor. So coming up, next game, Montreat for KCU. You look at your replay. KCU trying to come back to keep this going this evening as they're down 22-17. Again, Johnson City took the first two sets. Set number one, 25-14. Game set number two, 27-25. So on the road for the Knights this weekend, going to Montreat Friday night. Johnson City trying to rebound from the 3-set loss to Milligan in their last match. Here we go. KCU down 5, 22-17. Good bump. Middle hit. That has worked every time for the team in the blue jersey. Harley Shoemaker puts it down. 23-17. So Haley Mitchell from Austin, Texas to serve left corner in front of her bench. And that's trouble. Good try, honey. Boggs hustling, just couldn't do it. You could see the determination on her face coming right toward me and Travis. And Johnson University needs one more. Medina, nice bump. Rigsby says, come on. And that stays in for number 16. Ashlyn Funk, the junior, to serve, trying to keep KCU in it. We're down 6. To the middle. There's that middle hit. This will be a Medina hit. Gets the tip net point for Medina. (24-19) service. Funk. Middle hit. Lob. Right side hit. Was it tipped? No. Consecutive points for the Knights. Only down 4. Serve. Low serve. Hits the net and just went over. Going out. KCU on a little run here. 24-21. Same spot. To Medina. Good play. Medina, plenty of room on this floor. Middle bump. Right hand hit coming in from Ashley Grainer. And Johnson City will close out the Knights in this third match, 25-21. Back to recap your sets as you look at your replay. As KCU now falls to 1-13, Johnson City improves to 8-5. Back in 2 minutes on the Kool Hits Sports Network.
Rev up your autumn adventure and refuel at Clark's Pump and Shop. Make a pit stop and treat yourself to our assortment of snacks and drinks. Clark's Pump and Shop has the perfect treats to satisfy your fall cravings. From our seasonal lattes and iced coffees to specialty donuts and desserts. Don't just fuel up your vehicle, fuel your taste buds at Clark's Pump and Shop, your ultimate road companion. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Welcome back as the KCU Knights and Johnson City wrap up their volleyball match here this evening in Grayson, Kentucky. Johnson City would win the first set 25-14. Our second set was the tightest of the evening, 27-25 going to Johnson City. And then just wrapping things up, Johnson City wins it in the third set 25-21. We will take our final break. When we come back, we'll let you know what KCU has in store this weekend here on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky in Grayson. KCU offers both undergraduate and graduate programs, including the Teacher Leader Master of Arts in Education degree. They also have an array of competitive sports. Kentucky Christian University is committed to focusing on Christ while helping students build character and prepare for their future careers. Visit kcu.edu to learn more or to schedule a visit to campus. State Senator Robin Webb would like to congratulate all the teams who made it to the 16th Regional Tournament and wish all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staffs the very best of luck in this year's tournament. State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on the hardwood, and will always strive to put our youth and children first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Again, have fun and good luck at this year's regional tournament from your State Senator Robin Webb.
One final time here from Ron Arnett Court, recapping this evening's volleyball action for you at KCU. KCU falls in 3 matches to Johnson City 25-14, 27-25, 25-21. Up next for the Lady Knights, they will travel this Friday at Montreat. First set will be at 6:30. Then they stay out of town. They will go to Brenall, Georgia, play there Saturday at 1 o'clock. And then we will be back here for their next home game next Tuesday at 6:30 when they host Milligan. Thanks to head coach Rusty Cassidy for our pregame comments. Thanks to athletic director Dave Manning for all the help. And thanks to my TV crew. A great job, as always, of sitting to the left of me, producing, and Travis and Ian, our new kid on the block upstairs, running our camera. You guys did a fantastic job, and hope to work with you again very soon. That'll wrap it up from KCU on the Kool TV side of things. Have a great night, everybody, and have a great week, what's left of it. And we'll see you next week here from KCU next Tuesday on Kool TV.
Thank you for watching another KCU Knights volleyball broadcast live on Kool TV. This broadcast of Kentucky Christian University Volleyball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.
Along the way somewhere it gets messed up.